The world is offering empty promises every day, selling the illusion of freedom while chaining the most powerful part of you, your individuality. Everyone out there tells you to fit in, to play by their rules, to be normal. But inside, there's a fire that keeps burning, a voice that refuses to be silenced. That fire is your true power, the spark of something rare, something revolutionary. Yet despite all your success, you feel stuck. The big conferences, the endless Zoom calls, the countless networking events, they don't feed this fire. They feel like echoes in an empty room because the ecosystem is broken. It caters to mediocrity, to the easily digestible, to the obedient, but not to those who see the world differently. You are not alone in feeling this. There's a deep frustration simmering beneath the surface. Frustration that your ideas don't reach where they need to go, that your potential is underestimated, that the systems built to support innovation are actually holding you back. The problem is never the lack of talent, it's the lack of connection, the lack of the right environment, a place where the truly exceptional can come together, challenge the status quo, and build not just businesses or products, but a whole new way of existence. That place is not found in universities, startups, accelerators, or political platforms. It lies beyond countries, beyond borders, beyond identity politics. It's in cosmopolitanism, not the shallow idea of the globe-trotting millionaire, but the deep, burning belief that influence, power, and progress now belong to those who operate above nationality and conformity. Think about this. What if the new currency of influence isn't money, isn't fame, and isn't even technology? What if it's something far more potent? The ability to connect beyond borders, to build bridges where others build walls, to harness the collective intelligence of the rare few who refuse to be boxed in? Imagine tapping into a network so wild, so diverse, so unshackled by outdated loyalties that it turns every limitation you face into an opportunity, every challenge into a breakthrough. This is not some utopian dream. This is the fundamental shift your brain is craving, the escape hatch your heart is desperate to find. The problem with traditional influence is that it's territorial. It's guarded by government lines, cultural biases, and old-school hierarchies, locking power away in gated communities that tell you who you should be. But the reality is clear and brutal. Borders are crumbling. The smartest thinkers, the most radical innovators, those who challenge what's comfortable, are not gathering in capitals anymore. They are online, in micro-communities, in spaces where the nationality on your passport doesn't matter. Influence now is about movement, about networks, about being part of a collective where your uniqueness is your strength, not a problem to overcome. That has massive implications for founders, investors, and leaders like you. It means everything you've known about building power is being rewritten. Success today isn't just about scaling your idea within your country or sector, it's about rewiring your brain and your network to transcend these limits. To do that, you must break free from the false security of home teams and inherited agendas. You must embrace cosmopolitanism not as a buzzword, but as a way of life, a determined choice to tap into a global, interdisciplinary, fiercely autonomous network where true influence flows freely between those who dare to be different. And yes, this feels risky, because looking at the world through a cosmopolitan lens means you don't cling to convention, you break with comfort. It means unlearning some of the stories you have been told since childhood, that you belong here, that loyalty means sameness, that unity is uniformity. That is all a lie designed to keep you small. Real influence requires radical honesty. It demands to know who you really are beneath the titles, the investments, the status, and to find your tribe beyond borders, beyond language, beyond old systems. Here's how you start. First, you sharpen your mindset to be ruthlessly critical. Question everything: the news you consume, the people you trust, the network you are part of. Stop surrounding yourself with echo chambers and comfort zones. Seek contradiction, embrace complexity, and welcome the friction that comes with connecting with people who don't look like you, think like you, or even want the same thing you want. These are the rare allies who will fuel your transformation. Next, build your network deliberately, not randomly, not superficially, but with full intention. Find those who burn as you do, not just a few in your city or industry, but the rare few scattered across the globe who are refusing to accept mediocrity or fragmentation. Create bonds so strong and unique that the conventional ideas of competition melt away, replaced by fierce collaboration that transcends borders, cultures, and backgrounds. This kind of alliance is the rocket fuel of influence, making you exponentially more powerful because you are not alone. You are becoming part of a sovereign network of rare individuals, a collective intelligence built on trust, diversity, and shared mission. Then, embody transformation. Influence isn't handed out, it's grown inside you. It takes patience, relentless self-work, and the courage to navigate uncertainty without the safety net of traditional structures. Push yourself every day to redefine what is possible, beyond the comfort of proven paths, beyond the safety of institutions. This means unlearning what has been drilled into you. That stability is success, that fitting in is safety. The great leaders of tomorrow are those who are rewriting their own scripts, who are not afraid to burn bridges with the past because they see a new map hidden beneath the broken one. You might be thinking, but how do I create such a network? How do I find the time to build this? This is where the idea of cosmopolitanism as currency shines brightest. Because when you operate in this new way, every interaction becomes an investment. Every connection means something. Every conversation a bridge. Your influence grows not from the loudness of your voice, but the depth of your ties. This network you build is your most valuable asset, far more than the money in your bank or the number of social followers you have. It's a living ecosystem that feeds your growth, unlocks opportunities, and defies traditional gatekeepers. It's also a rebellion, a refusal to be boxed by old identities and systems that no longer serve human potential. While the world chases easy answers and comforts, you are breaking away, burning the rule book that says where you belong and who you can be. This kind of rebellion isn't noisy, it's precise. It's strategic. It's about aligning with the few who dare to change reality, not about talking big or chasing fame. You become a signal in a crowded sky, attracting the right stars who will illuminate your path forward. No one can give this to you, and no system will hand it over. You create it by embracing freedom relentlessly, ruthlessly even. This freedom looks like sovereignty over your own mind and choices. It means rejecting the status quo, even when it's easier to just flow with it. It means being patient in the long game, knowing that true transformation takes time, trust, and resilience. But once you seize it, the payoff is massive. Instead of being another player trapped in a broken system, you become a force, the rare individual with power not dictated by borders, but by bold connections and unleashed potential. So where does this bring you? Into a new era where cosmopolitanism isn't a nice to have, but your key to influence and impact. The playing field has changed. Local power feels small. Global networks built on shared values, respect for difference, and fierce independence are where the real action happens. Imagine the freedom of knowing that your influence is not limited by where you were born, what you look like, or who you know. Imagine a world where your boldest ideas find resonance quickly, where collaboration isn't hindered by bureaucracy or politics, where innovation bursts out of every connection you make. This world is not some distant future. It is starting now. The question isn't if you want in, but how fast you can shed old beliefs and build the new bridges. Because the few who do, those who choose to live cosmopolitan lives of radical connection and fierce independence, they will shape the future. They will create new currencies of influence that no one else can touch. Money will follow them. Power will bow to them. But most importantly, They will finally live on their own terms, free from illusions and limited identities. This is your call. The world is not waiting to hand out influence to the usual suspects. It's waiting for the rare, those who burn brighter, think deeper, connect wider, and refuse to live a borrowed life. Inside you is that fire. This is the moment to stoke it, to join the ranks of those who see beyond borders, beyond systems, beyond what's comfortable. To become cosmopolitan, not because it's trendy, but because it's the only way to be truly free, truly influential, truly alive. Your future isn't in flags or parties or comfortable routines. It's in the network you build, the mind you sharpen, and the rebellion you embody. The new currency of influence is cosmopolitanism, radical, connected, sovereign influence that no wall, no rule book, no system can contain. Now, it's time to claim it.